On our way to North Carolina, it started pouring down rain, sometimes so bad that we could barely even see the road. We got flash flood warnings on our phones that said to stay off the roads. And when we got to our campsite, everything was so wet and soggy. We just decided to drive another 4 hours to our next spot and skip where we were at. Back on the road.
Here we go.
North Carolina was a little too soggy for us, so we're headed to Tennessee.
Yep.
2 days early.
Technically, we'll have done South Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee all in one day. So, I don't know if that's a record, but it seems like it might be.
Yes. Yep. Fortunately, as we got closer to our next spot, the weather started to improve, but the road conditions were super sketchy. We had no shoulder a lot of times, lots of road work, windy roads, and our GPS even took us down this super tight road that said absolutely no trailers. So that was fun. When we got to our resort, it was super beautiful, great views of the Smoky Mountains, had a water park, really clean. That night we played some yard games, and then the next morning we got up and hiked the Smoky Mountain National Park. The lady at the visitor center was super excited for us to see the waterfall, but being from Oregon, it was a little underwhelming when we got there. Hello, people.
Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is day 3 in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And interesting morning. I thought that we needed to replace all 4 shocks on the truck. So we went to Firestone, set up an appointment, and then the guy said, hey, I think you're fine. And normally I wouldn't trust a Firestone guy. However, he is a Duramax brother, so I did trust him. But now we're sitting here with our potted plant friend, and we're gonna go. And we're gonna go take the trolley into Gatlinburg, and we're gonna walk around and check things out. And Cooper's looking for what? What are you looking for?
Trinkets.
Trinkets. That's what we're doing today.
The next morning, we caught the shuttle to Dollywood. We had to explain who Dolly Parton is to the boys because they had no idea. But Dollywood is super cute, a lot less crowds than Disneyland. You could pretty much just walk on to any ride. This was a wooden roller coaster called Lightning Rod that Case and I went on. It goes about 73 miles per hour, so I think this traumatized him afterwards. Caught a cute little country show where they sang and danced. The boys really like this. And Jake just can't help himself when he finds a good beat. We made it to Nashville, Tennessee. We're staying right outside of the city on Percy Priest Lake, a really cool spot where the campsites are right on the lake. You can enjoy these views and you can go swimming. Right when we got there, we grabbed our stuff and jumped in the water. It was super warm. The boys enjoyed jumping from these little flat rocks, which made it super easy to swim. We spent the rest of the day at the lake and the next day at the lake, and then headed into downtown Nashville to check out Broadway Street. It was absolutely insane. So many people, so much music. Every bar or restaurant you walked by had a live band playing. We swung into a couple bars and enjoyed the music. Until about 6 or 7 p.m. you can bring kids in, which was kind of cool. Jake even got picked up for a podcast interview, which he thoroughly enjoyed. And we ended the evening having dinner on a rooftop overlooking Nashville, then headed back to our RV site to enjoy the sunset.